It feels like this house is just like a plant house. Every time I come here, it's just to water the plants. Hey y'all, welcome back. I have so many different updates today, so it's going to be a little chatty video, as well as we're just going to go through some of the plants that need some attention. We'll take care of some pests. We'll do a lot of propagations. The last maybe 10, 11 months have been a little bit different for me because I have been flight attending as well as living between this house and my boyfriend's house. So it's kind of like every time I come home, it's like this is the plant house. And it got to a point that I would not want to go home. I had so many different tasks. I was like, okay, I know I need to water the plants. I need to check for pests. I need to cut the propagations, take them out of water. It was just like a long to-do list. And I don't know, I feel like mentally I was in a different place. Even looking back, before I met my fiance, I wasn't really taking dating seriously. I just really wanted to take time for myself. I had got out of like a really terrible dating situation, and I was just like, you know what, I don't have time for this. I just want to just mind my business, me and my cat in my house. And then, I really fell out of love of being a flight attendant during like COVID. That was just really terrible and traumatic. So I don't know, I was hating the job. It just, everything was just disgusting. And then when we got furloughed, I was like, okay, I honestly wasn't mad. That I would say that was one of the happiest points of my life was when I got furloughed, because I was able to stay in my house doing my plants, playing with Garfield, and that's it. Okay. So during the time that I said, okay, I need to get out of the house. I need to maybe meet new people. I don't know. When I started dating again, I definitely did it in a casual way. Like, I wasn't checking for nobody. I wasn't like, oh, this is gonna turn. No, I went into every date with no expectations. I was not piling on dates on my schedule, 1 or 2 a month. Like, you're not about to exhaust me. And I remember the night that I went out with my fiance for the first time, I was like, oh, okay, well, just something to do on a Friday. Like, I don't really care. And look at me now. Like, after that one night that like we spent together, we went to like a comedy show and we got something to eat, and I was just very relaxed. Like, I feel like when you go into these situations without any expectations, which is like, I wasn't expecting nothing. I wasn't expecting to laugh at the comedy show. Like, that's how low my expectations was. So yeah, I wasn't expecting this guy to be like, my boyfriend or anything. So we had a great time, and I just kept it casual. Like, I still focused on my hobbies. I went out with him. I wouldn't say in the beginning I hyper focused on him because, I was like so focused on dating. It was just like, okay, we have fun. And when I'm at home, I'm doing my plants. Like I said, I wasn't like stacking, but it just kind of just turned into, okay, now me and Ravi spend every day together. And we spent every day together after that first date, and now we're here now. So it was just kind of very challenging for me to find a balance between like my old life and stepping into spending most of my time with somebody else. And because the two lives were just such polar opposites, such extremes, it made it just so much more difficult. You know what I mean? I feel like a lot of plant people, we are introverts. We don't like going outside. We don't like meeting no new people. Like, I know how to entertain myself. So, it was just very hard for me, like, not being at home so much to take care of the plants, but I also wanted to, enjoy my life and just, like I said, I hadn't dated in like 3 years or something. So it was a happy change, but the plants definitely suffered in that meantime, and I'm trying to catch up. Like, I told my plants that if they could get through this year, that I would definitely take care of them, and now I'm at the point where I can focus more time on my plants. Like, I find the plants to be very rewarding, but also like I have a more of a connection, like a spiritual connection. Like, I could pray in that room. I can really zone out. I think that like plants and like maybe doing like makeup and hair or something and my nails, those are hobbies where I can just focus on the task at hand. I don't have to think about anything else. And as a person who thinks a lot, one, it's very hard for me to just think about one thing at a time. I'm just grateful that I'm back at this stage where I actually enjoy doing plant chores. I will say the casualties, like I lost a lot of bangers over this past year, and I try not to think about my monstera albo that got infested with thrips. It was a beautiful, beautiful plant. So yeah, rest in peace to her. I do have some nodes, but honestly, it makes me sad when I think about it. But I will say there were some plants that really surprised me, like the Philodendron spiritisante. I got that one as a tissue culture, and I grew it out. I wouldn't say it's like super mature right now, but it's an actual full-on plant, and it's very resilient. Like, I have to show you all that plant. Like, I'm like super proud of it because, like I said, I lost a lot of really hard to find plants. But I feel like I'm at a point in my plant journey. I can look at a Philodendron spiritisante, which used to be like the most coveted plant ever, and I don't know. I see it like a pothos, like a regular old epiprimnum. Like, I just love them all the same. So yeah, I don't know. I feel like I don't count those losses as much of a loss as I used to before, just because I love everybody equally. But I want this to be a more relaxing video too. I don't want to like dump all of my feelings on you today. Maybe in the future. Okay, so this is my haul for today. I honestly have too many propagations, and all of my propagation bins are completely overrun. So I'm just gonna do something really lazy, and I'm gonna just put these all in kind of like a vase. I actually have a lot of like vases all around the house with a whole bunch of different propagations. I'm not really trying to hoard all these plants anymore. I just don't really have like a plan right now. Like, I don't know if I want to give them away to people. Like, I don't really know what exactly I want to do right now. So I'm just going to put them in water and let them start the rooting process. Oh my goodness. I would say, oh, these are two different types of scindapsus. I love a scindapsus. So I'm gonna just organize them a little bit, adjust them a little bit so that the nodes are in the water. And y'all, I need to tell you what happened to my beautiful Monstera albo. It's very tragic. Thrips. Man, this winter has been rough for me as far as pests. Like, I had everything, but the thrips, because I wasn't home to like really do pest maintenance and stuff, thrips got out of hand. The thrips really got out of hand. It was really bad. Okay, but you know what? I'm not gonna like dwell on that. It's growing back right now. But I try not to think about it because it does make me sad. That was like a really nice plant. But hopefully one day it'll be a nice plant again. Okay. Also, be aware, some of these plants might be poisonous, so you should be wearing gloves while you're doing this. All right, let me take this off so I can have some free nodes. Okay, maybe I'll do 2 for this one. And I'll just put the shorter ones in the back of this water. It's just gonna be like a little bouquet. Put them in this water and hope for the best. This is crazy. They're all just gonna be chilling there. And if I have any other things that need to be cut or like propagated, I'm just gonna put them in here because as you can see, I don't have space to chop them up into nodes, which is kind of what I would prefer to do, just to give them like a more time to like grow. I don't really have time to like steward them at this point in my life right now. I've sold a lot of plants. If you look around this room, you probably like, girl, what the hell? Yes, I sold a lot of plants, but I have like so many terrariums, so many prop boxes, and they're all completely overgrown. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do with them. But for right now, they're going to stay right there. Wow, that was like a good way to start off the day. I feel so much better. But as always, take care of yourself, take care of your plants, and I'll see you all soon. Bye.